Assalamualikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Sisters, I hope you're all doing well in the best state of Iman and health. I wanted to talk about the calculation of 1/3 night, which was explained to you in the first lecture of morning and evening adhkar. Some of the sisters did not understand, they had a little confusion on how to calculate the 1/3 night. So they have texted me personally, and today I will inshallah show you the same in this video, that how you are supposed to calculate practically. So let's begin. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. So I'm starting with the time of sunset. As I have said, we are going to consider two time slots, that is sunset and break of dawn. So in my city the timing is 6:37 p.m. This is my sunset time. Now let's consider the timing of break of dawn, which will be, as you will be seeing on your screen, that is 5:26 a.m. So these are my two time slots. Now what I'm going to do is, I am going to go for the time calculation app for you to show and understand how much hours it takes between these two time slots. So I'll go in the time calculator, and this one is my preferred site. I just saw that this is better. So we are going to go for a 12-hour clock. I have already mentioned the time slot here, that is 6:37 p.m. to 5:27 a.m. Okay, so we are going to consider the 12-hour clock timing because it will be easy for us to know. And when you calculate it, the time will be around it's showing 10 hours 50 minutes. This is the time that you're going to get. Now always remember that the night is divided into three parts. We are going to divide this 10 hours 50 minutes in three parts. Consider like for example, if you have 12 hours, okay, the time gap is 12 hours, so we will divide by 3, which is 4 hours, 4 hours and 4 hours. But here we have 10 hours 50 minutes. We shall calculate by dividing it by 3. Okay, remember that there will be no definite number. Okay, so sometimes 10 11 also comes, so we need to calculate it approximately. Now we will be heading to the calculator part. So we will be doing 10 divided by 3, and it will be around 3.3. So as we have seen there, it is 10 hours 50 minutes and 3.3 here. So we will be taking 3.5 hours approximately. You can take 3 hours if you want, but as the time has exceeded more than 10-15 minutes in that 10 hours 50 minutes, so let's take 15 minutes from there and add 15 minutes from here. Like I'm taking 3.3 as 15 minutes, because whenever there is the minute clock goes on 3, we say the timing is 4:15, right? So like that I have calculated roughly, so it will be around 3.5 hours. So this is the timing that you need to consider roughly. This is not going to be exact. Let me just remind you again, so please do not get confused that it is not exact. Sometimes you will get exact if it is 12 hours or if it is the 9 hours, because it is divisible by 3. Here we do not have this case, so please take the amount, the calculation, which is approximately. In our case, in my city, I am going to take 3.5 hours. Moving on, I will be explaining you the time slots, how you are going to be dividing first half night, second half night and third half night. So let's see how we are going to divide it. So let me just switch to the notes. Okay, so here I have mentioned first half, second half and third half. So my first half will start from the break of dawn time, that is 6:37, which we saw on the Google in my city. Okay, so from 6:37, 3.5 hours I should be adding. That will be 7:37, 8:37, 9:37 will be 3 hours. If I add another half hour, because we are calculating with 3.5 hours, it will be 10:07 p.m. This is your first half of the night. This is your first half of the calculation for the night. Add 3.5 hours to 6:37 p.m. Now moving on, it will be the second half. Second half you will be calculating from 10 p.m. Sorry, 10:07 p.m. you will be calculating from. So 10:07 p.m. add 3.5 hours. It will be 11:07 p.m., 12:07 p.m., 1:07 p.m. Sorry, 1:07 a.m. So this is your 3.5 hours. Again, 3 hours. This will be your 3 hours. If you add it another half, it will be 1:37 a.m. This is your second half timing. Now third half timing is your actually last third part of the night is your tahajjud timing. So this is how you calculate the tahajjud time as well. So we will be starting from 1:37 a.m. Again count till 3.5 hours. 2:37, 3:37, 4:37. This is your 3 hours. Add another half an hour. It will be 5:07 a.m. This is your tahajjud timing. So this is how you are supposed to calculate the 1/3 of the night. As I said, the night part is divided in 3 parts. So first half you have the timing 6:37 p.m. to 10:07 p.m. And during this first half, what you can do is, if you have missed your evening adhkar, this is the time which you can make up. This is basically your extended time limit for evening adhkar. So remember, you need to keep calculating, because the times change according to the lunar calendar, the sun and the moon and everything. So you need to keep calculating, you need to keep on check. So the first half is your extended time for evening adhkar, and the third half you are getting to learn even tahajjud, how to calculate tahajjud. So this is how you are supposed to calculate, and if you have any doubts and questions, you can definitely ask. Jazakallah khair. Assalamualikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.